of Georgette Lemare on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093 is brought to you by the Narrated Ward Free Company of Jenova. Word up, apply today. The Misadventures is next, right around the world on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You're tuned into the Misadventures on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093, brought to you in living color by the Narrated Ward Free Company of Jenova. Apologies for a misleading intro eye catch there. KADOKAWA has been retired from the Misadventures 8 and has been replaced by Mai Sakurajima. Once again, my name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy. I am the gift that keeps on giving, your host for this program. In this episode, Georgette Lemare, the Howler of the Ward, is going to be doing a playthrough of Little Ladies Day 2019. It's the Hanamatsuri-based seasonal event dedicated to the legend of the Lost Lady of Ul'dah. So if you like what you see on this broadcast, please be sure to hit the heart button on your Twitch player so that you'll be in the know for our next live streams, which will include a playthrough of the resumption of the main scenario with Mai Sakurajima, as well as the conclusion of the Hildebrand side quest arc on Stormblood with Mai Sakurajima, and of course Hatching Tide, which is the next seasonal event with Megumi Kato. We'll go ahead and take a little bit of a break, and at the top of the hour, about 5 minutes to the top of the hour, we will go ahead and do a playthrough of Little Ladies Day 2019 with Georgette Lemare, the Howler of Nemaria's Ward, live on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093. And if you like what you see in this broadcast, please be sure to hit the heart button at the top of your Twitch player so that you'll be in the know for our next live stream. So, we'll be right back. And we're back with the misadventures of Georgette Lemare on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093, presented to you in living color by the Namare's Ward Free Company of Jenova. Ward up. Apply today. My name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. We are a few minutes away from the start of Little Ladies Day 2019. On the Mog Station, as of right now, there are a number of items that you can buy, including an orchestrion roll, a few emotes from last year, as well as a brand new mount that is account-wide, hence the price of $24 USD. This is the mount. Batter Cat. It says, summon your fatter cat. Fatter than a fat cat, obviously.
Seeing how this Percy pussy can defy the very laws of physics by propelling itself high into the firmament, it is very likely that the creature is either a void sent using a noted cat's corpse as its corporeal vessel, or a deceased pet being animated by one well versed in the necromantic arts.
So this cat, this rather cuddly, adorable cat, can be yours for all of the characters under your account for just $24 USD on Mog Station. So be sure to get that now if you have deep wallets. Georgette, of course, has her own version of the fatter cat. She's given it the name Shenzhen Tofu. It is said to know Cantonese and have an affinity for tofu, although I have on good word that it might be perhaps also a tribute to the legendary American hero musical ensemble ZZ Top, although this is yet to be confirmed. Okay, we're a few minutes away from the start of the Ladies' Day 2019. As this is a seasonal event, I'll be doing some rather dubious voice acting. It's not intentional. I wasn't the best voice actor, but I do like to do voiceovers for seasonal events, as well as Hildebrand. So please be sure to look forward to it. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Here on twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093. This is Little Ladies Day 2019 with Georgette Lemare, the Brave Witch from Barenton, the Howler of the Ward, a certified warden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Ah, by the way, Ulda is the staging area for Little Lady's Day and The Rising. Limsa Laminsa stages the Moonfire Fair and Heaven's Turn, and all the other seasonal events are hosted by Gridania. That's Valentine's Day, Hatching Tide, Starlight Celebration. Less than 1 minute to go, less than 1 minute until the clock strikes midnight, and the quest should be popping up soon, although there may be a little bit of delay to ensure that the environment loads and the quest icon spawns. This event is going to be here until March 13th, so you've got 2 weeks to enjoy Little Ladies Day 2019, and the reward for this is a flower crown accessory. It's head armor, so please be sure to enjoy it. If you like flowers and you like RPG, that flower crown is for you. It's midnight. In about a minute or so, the quest icon will pop up, and we'll get started. Play Ladies Day 19. Low turnout because it's starting at midnight and lots of people are sleeping or getting ready for exams or classes. Of course it's going to be a low turnout right now, but later on people will come out because they're awake. Of course I have the chat hidden and I already know what people are saying. They realize that there's a low turnout. Well, people are sleeping, it's midnight, so understandable. By the way, Georgette is wearing a Lady Suicon and clogs, which is a previous seasonal event drop years past. She's dyed it, of course, in her customary authored blue. And she has the wind-up Edvia, which is the little lady in question that is the focus of the event. Oh, we're about to start.
Please, good madam, you must help me. The young mistress has gone missing and
I do beg your pardon. That is hardly an appropriate way to begin a conversation, is it?
I forget myself for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rudolph, and I have the honor of serving the noble Thorn family. The young lady of whom I spoke is Althea Thorn, whose whereabouts, I regret to report, are currently unknown.
It's gonna be a cage, I take it. A fair question, and one which I shall endeavour answer to the fullest. Spare no detail. Are words I live by in my profession, you see. You've doubtless heard of the Thorn Dynasty, the period in Uldan history that began some 300 years ago. During this time, the Thorn family reigned in the Sultanate. Though they relinquished their stewardship over the nation in favor of restoring the old to the throne, the noble sons of the Thorn line have continued to occupy positions of great social importance. Lady Algetha is the eldest daughter of the current head of the family. Alas, she has always been frail of body. For her protection, I do my utmost to keep her from the perils of the outside world, but she has been hailed than usual as of late, and when I went to look on her this morning, well, that she had, given me the slip, one might say. For courteous, she left behind a note stating she intended to join in the little lady's celebrations in town. I certainly understand her desire to do so, given that her health has prevented her attendance in all previous years. However, it is far too dangerous for her to cavort about the city on her own. If she were to be taken ill or some misfortune to befall her, I would never forgive myself. Oh, it's the legend of the lost lady all over again. So, shall we search sometime this century, or... Good heavens! Spare no detail, I lost sight of the large picture. Yes, we must find Lady Algetha. Though, I admit that, even with most of us set to the task, it will be nigh impossible to locate her. I don't know where in the city she might be. I have it! Responsible for overseeing the festivities as he is. The royal seneschal surely has knowledge that we lack. Lady Algetha may even have spoken with them. We should his first and foremost. Please, follow me. This quest is called Princess of Flowers, or Little Lady's Day 2019. Well, the first step, of course, is to speak with the Royal Seneschal. Here it is. It's wonderful to see you again, my friend. Have you come to celebrate the Lady's Day with us? Are you here to become a princess for a day, or perhaps you wish to act as a Seneschal for some other way? I am certain we can make your dream come true. I'm terribly sorry to bother you during the festivities, but we are in urgent need of your assistance. Why, if it isn't Rodolph, you seem quite distressed. Am I correct then in assuming that this concerns Miss Algetha? Yes, as it happens. She wished to join the other citizens in celebrating the Lady's Day, but left home unaccompanied and feared that my chances of locating her without help are slim. That is distressing indeed. Though I have not seen her pass by, I shall of course join in your search. Thank you for the daisies. As daisies? No, we can spare no detail later. Lady Algetha is our priority. Well then, we can begin with the main thoroughfare, which is stand. It's at the center of the festivities, always the ladies and the seneschals. If there was she on celebration, she could not fail to be drawn to it. In that case, we should spread out as not to miss her. Kind adventurer, please search for a dignified young lady with long dark hair between where we stand and the gates of Gaul. The Royal Seneschal line will cover the opposite direction. Of course, as you can see, some have chosen to skip the entire dialogue altogether. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and play through all of this. Yes, I'm Altia Thorn. Why do you ask? What sent you, dear? I didn't think you would find me so quickly. Real Dietha, think the heavens that you are unharmed. Who knows what may have come to pass without your assistance? The two you have my thanks. Come now, we had best return home before you tempt yourself over lunch. I appreciate your concern, Royal, but that I cannot do. I have a mission this day, and I will see you. A mission? Whatever it is, it cannot be more important than you have. I will not simply wait until you collapse, or worse. Hey, it's her alive. At least let her hear out. Thank you for your adventure. I'm sure you'll understand why this is so important to me. See, as a thorn, little these days was held special meaning for me. I was faced with the legend of the lost lady. It's a goal that the majority of people thought, just as Sultan Baldric once did. This, however, has kept me from so much. Eventually I said that if I could not find close hostility to it myself, at least contribute something I could. That's why I began growing daisies in the garden. Miraculously, they sprouted and grew, my body grew stronger, and I began to feel my dream might last come true. You and I both know that my fortune will likely not last long. There's all the more reason to do what I can right now. All I ask is for this one day. Such a kind soul! I cannot speak for Rolo, but your words have touched me deeply, as have your actions. While the Thorns are always generous in the provisions for Lily's Day, to receive so many people flowers this year was a true delight. If I may ask, why did you choose to go easy? Your family's crest makes people, wasn't it, not? That is why we typically use them as a motif for Little Lady's Day. Could we have been mistaken all this time? I'm glad that you asked, but that's sacred to be filled at a later time. I don't like to be reading these daisies and crowns, that we may present them to the mini Princess Isabella. Crown of flowers! Splendid idea. Please, allow us to assist you. I will set my staff to the task at once. Wonderful. The preparations will go much more smoothly with the Royals and Charles Corporation, but I'll play that with me a little bit longer. I cannot. I'm not to disappoint you as your seneschal fails for me to protect you. Your health notwithstanding, it's simply not safe for you to wander the city. You cannot assume that all who walk these streets have motives as true as your own. Little Lady's Day or no. Can't be mean to take me back, not when I'm so close. I'll meet a service of Seneschal. I have no means to protect her out here in the city, but you have. So if you are to take on that responsibility, very well then. But I cannot well cede all my duties to you, so I will remain with you until the lady is ready to return. Oh, thank you very much. Let's go and contemplate this right away. Lady Dildo, please transfer so. Well, we haven't finished making the flowers. Never mind. Well, I have no doubt that she will succeed in putting smiles on the faces of many a little lady with her flower crowns, assuming she has them on hand. I will have my staff bring along the ones I've finished, so you can take some with you. Alright. Here we are. Please go after Miss Alitha and see that these find a way to the heads of the would-be princesses.
I in the way? Oh, cry me the flowers, it's so pretty. Do you think if I wear this I could be a princess too? I really can. This is the best day ever. I have to go and tell Father that he's my seneschal now. Bye!
Did you see her smile? It's wonderful that, even hundreds of years later, the legend of those days can bring people such joy. Shall we try the steps of Thal next? I'm sure we'll find others who can dream of becoming princesses. Lady Alberta! I spared Vegeta to warn you of the dangers warning me a moment ago! Hello, can I be of service? A crown of flowers? Are you quite certain you mean to give this to me? Surely the younger ladies will want the better suit. There's no mistake, I assure you, though you may no longer be little. I'm certain you are a lady who is a princess. Well, 'tis true that as a child I always dreamed of being a princess. Really this building as I glide gracefully through palace halls with living sunshine on my side. How do I look? You're going to laugh forever about it.
You are a vision of beauty, my lady. If I may be so bold, it is an honor to serve one as lovely, as gentle, as...
Stop! God, I'm blushing.
Well, don't go and make it seem embarrassing. I always dreamed of having a princess to church, you know, and I found you in... Oh, now I'm blushing.
Thank you. It seems both of our childhood dreams have come true. I didn't expect to feel so much as a princess at my age. What a darling couple. At the least, he believed us had the power to touch people's hearts no matter the age. For we all were children once. Children listening, starry-eyed. Tales of princesses and seneschals. Childhood tales, yes, I remember. It was for the same reason that I dreamed of becoming a seneschal. To do my utmost to make one lady, one princess, smile. Can I truly say I have been living up to that ideal as of late? Lady Aether, are you alright? I will be fine, but I suspect you're right. I should not have run so much earlier. Let us return to the Rose Seneschal. We'll contact your father and ask that the carriage be sent. Lady Aether seems to be doing well for the moment, and we shall return home without further exertion on our part. Rest assured that there is no cause for you to worry. Thank you. Because of your help, I was finally able to make my dream come true. I'm so sorry to bear your kindness with more trouble. Now, don't you worry about making others worry. Then everyone will be worried. Why don't we discuss something else instead? Perhaps you're ready to share us with your reasons for choosing daisies, for instance. But of course, I will tell you the story while we wait for the carriage. After Sultan Baldric served as seneschal to the mill ago, he chose to do the same once each year for other Olden ladies. It said that this was his way of reminding himself and others that all girls should be treasured. Then, one year, the girl he had chosen to be princess for a day presented him with a bouquet of daisies to thank him for his service. The daisies that grow in Olda are hardy, capable of proliferating even in arid climes. It's become popular among the common folk, for even those without a proper garden could grow or pick them. Of course, for the same reason, the nobles consider them beneath notice at best. Amongst the nobility, presenting someone with such common flowers might even be considered an insult. So when the little lady gave them to the Sultan, his attendants could do naught but hold their breath in trepidation. But knowing how hard the girl had worked to pick them, the Sultan gladly accepted the daisies. He bade his attendants fashion them into circlets, and with his own royal crown, placed one on his head and another on hers. "We're the same, you and I," he said, smiling. Ever since, the Thorn family has considered daisies to be symbols of happiness. The flower crowns had such meaning behind them, I had no idea. And as your seneschal, I should have asked. I should have listened to every detail. But I am listening now, and if there is one thing I have learned today, it is that every lady deserves to be treated as a princess. So I ask, does that not include you as well? How do I look? Just like a princess. To be honest, that is what I was hoping to hear. Oh, and it seems sort of as well for you as well. We're the same, you and I. I've always wanted to say that.
It seems that my lady is not the only one following the footsteps of Sultan Baldric today. You not only watched over Lady Alyssa, you helped me understand what is most important to her. You granted your wish, you have granted mine as well. Thank you.
I can hardly express my gratitude. I've had such a wonderful day in all my life, and it's because you were here to help my dream come true. Thank you. I only wish that I didn't have to leave so soon. If that is your wish, we simply have to find a way for you to stay longer next year. For my part, I'm grateful to all of you. This will be a little lady's day to remember for many of us, I'm sure of it. But it is not over for you and I, is it, adventure? We must work to see flower crowns in the hands of many a princess and seneschal yet. That takes care of the achievement Princess Maker. Now there is a replayable quest that can be taking place, so we're gonna go ahead and do one playthrough of that just for posterity. Gonna have to wait for the quest itself to spawn. If you have the time, I could certainly use more assistance in presenting our flower crown to those in Neverland. As I mentioned, it's at the center of our Ladies' Day celebration, and nary a moment passes without a would-be princess or seneschal walking by. provide my remaining stock with these. Please lay by on repeat stream and offer crowns to any potential celebrants whom I have missed. My staff is moving more as we speak, so return to me when you need to resupply. Georgette, are you having the Royal Summer Show this year? How kind of you.
If it isn't Mr. Serendipity, shimmering with you.
I'm pretty sure there's just slight perfecting of my accessory. What brings you here, Master Hammond?
Hammond Holy Bus will never forgo a chance to have with the ladies. Keeps me vigorous. And what about you, Mr. Serendipity? Do you remain a sort of show for the day? I will make a beck and call, mounting your mammoths, polishing your hammers, delivering righteous blows to the teeth of persistent suitors.
Oh my, that's very specific of you, but can ask me to do that. And Chuchito would probably be asking me to find you doing your own guild duties in favor of mine.
Oh, always me. Actually, better make that 40 years younger.
If you like supper with someone, why not take one of these backgrounds to Chuchito and tell how much you appreciate her. I'm sure she'll be delighted to have you help with some of the more tedious guild work today at the very least. Don't you agree?
Make a princess of my ever-devoted disciple, eh? Well, she certainly deserves it. Bye.
Woo! Bye. Now there will be random scenes of pairings that will be taking place between one guild member and another guild member and other people in You'll be seeing different types of combinations when you play this recurring event multiple times. You'll see different types of scenarios. That's just one. It's up to you to check out some of the other scenarios that are unlockable when you do this repeatable quest, one short day on Emerald Path. The scenario between Serendipity and Hammond is a sample of what scenes you can unlock. Ah, you have returned. How did you fare? What a charming tale. You should have to relate to Miss Alitha. She will be delighted to know that her grounds are the source of such happiness. For my part, I appreciate continued assistance. And to say you'll always welcome join me in our guests, the Shal, the Little Ladies of Ulda. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Little Ladies Day 2019 on twitch.tv/homohomo2093. My name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. This broadcast will be archived to YouTube. Tune in next time for the main scenario, patch 4.5, the Requiem for Heroes Part 2, as well as continuation of the Hildebrand side quest, as well as Hatching Tide 2019 with Megumi Kato. On behalf of everyone at the Mirror's War Free Company of Jenova and everybody here in Eorzea, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Goodbye for now.